Hello, I'm Tom, and in this video I will be solving the puzzles 16 through 20 of the game CrossCells. Let's start with puzzle number 16. Okay, here that's a combination of a tile clue and a rectangle, obviously. 6 tiles, easy enough. Let's mark all 6 tiles, and we finished another puzzle. We're so good. Okay. So here we have 6 tiles altogether on the field. 6 tiles maximum and minimum. We need exactly 6 tiles, and that's the way to solving this puzzle. Because if we look at these two clues here, we need a total value of 4 in this row and in this column. Now, assuming we would use the +4 here, according to this clue, we would have to delete these 4 +1 tiles. And according to this clue, we would have to remove these two +1 and +2 tiles, and here also these 2 tiles. So we would altogether remove 8 tiles here, these 8 tiles basically, yeah, which would leave us with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tiles only, but we need 6, so that doesn't work. Which means the +4 cannot be part of the solution, it has to be removed, like this. And now, as we can see from this clue here, a total value of 4, we need all 4 +1 tiles, like this. And now we only have two tiles left for the entire field, because we have 4 marked and we have a total of 6. So to get the total value of 4 in this column, we have to use the 2 + 2 tiles, because we only have 2 tiles left for the entire field, right? Like this. And the remaining tiles can be removed. That's it. Okay, puzzle number 18. We have a total of 5 tiles here. Okay, let's see. We need 1 of these +3 tiles here. We need 1 of these tiles here. Okay, that's all very well possible. But let's start with this clue, actually. Yeah, let's look at this one. If we were to to reach this total value of 10 by using +1, +2, +3, +4, we would have only 1 tile left for the entire field, according to this clue. So that means we couldn't reach the total value of 6 in this row, right? Because the maximum amount we would have is +5. So we can't use these 4 tiles. That's not possible, right? But if we cannot use like all 4 of these, we definitely have to use the +5, because if we used only 3 of these tiles, the maximum amount we could end up with is 4 + 3 + 2, and that equals 9. So we have to use the +5 for sure. Now, let's see. We need another 5 in this column, in this row here, which could be 4 + 1 or 3 + 2, right? So that's 3 tiles in this row, which would mean that we could use another 2 tiles in this row, according to this clue, right? And 2 tiles would be enough, +5 + 1 or +4 and +2. That's okay. And actually it means already that we can delete this +3, because we can't use 3 tiles in this. Like we can't reach this total value of 6 by using 3 and 2 and 1. Because that would use up 3 tiles, and we would only have 2 tiles left for this row here, and like then we couldn't get the 10 here. So the +3 can actually already be removed. So remember, we can use +2 and +4 and +2 here, or +1 and +5 up here, and down here it's +4 and +1 and +3 and +2. Now, if we would add up to this total value of 10 by using 4 and 2, 5, +5, +4 and +1, which would work, that's 10. Up here we could use whatever we want, like 2 tiles, like +2 and +4 and +1 and +5, but we would also have to mark this +3 tile here, because we need at least 1 tile of +3 in this column here. And if we use +4 here and +1 here, this would have to be deleted. So we would have 3 tiles in this row, 2 tiles in this row, and 1 tile in this row here, which would be a total value of 6 tiles, which doesn't work. We can only have 5 tiles on the entire field. So that means we can't use the +4 and the +1 here. We have to use +3 and +2. Okay? Let's mark these two and remove these two. Now this clue is already fulfilled. With the +3 we can remove this tile, and since we need a total value of 1 in this column, we have to mark this field, this tile here, which will also tell us that we have to use the +5 and the +1 and not the +2 and the +4. It's the final clue we needed. So let's mark the +5 to add up to 6 here, +5 +1, and we can remove +2 and +4. Puzzle number 19. Okay. We can start by looking at this clue, I guess. We need a total value of 5 in this column, and we need to use 2 tiles, right? So we can't use the 5. That's obvious, because then we would already have 5. If we added one of these tiles, we would end up with a value larger than 5. Let's remove the +5. So if we want to get a value of 5 with 2 tiles, we would have to use +4 and +1, or +3 and +2 here. Okay, fair enough. I don't think there's anything else to deduce here, at least not in a simple way. Let's see, here we need 4 tiles, and here we need 1 tile only. Or we can have 1 tile only. Okay, I think, yeah, the way I did this was by looking and assuming we use the +4 here and the +4 here to end up with 8 in this row. Let's assume these 3 tiles were deleted, yeah, and we used +4 and +4 here. Yeah, what would happen? We would have to delete all the remaining 4 tiles in this column here. Because of this clue, we can only have 1 tile here. And since this tile would be removed, in order to get a total value of 7 in this row, we would have to use +4 and +3, right? +4 +3 equals 7, the ones we couldn't use, yeah? So if we had the +4 in this column, and we need a total value of 5 in this column, we would have to use the +1 here. But remember, our starting assumption was that these 3 tiles would be deleted, removed, and we would use +4 and +4. So that doesn't actually work. We can't do that, because if we delete those 3 tiles and use +4 and +4 here, we would direct it through this way. We would need another +1 tile here, which doesn't work. So +4 and +4 can be deleted, because in order to get the 8, we can only use 8 or 7 and 1. So this helped us with this clue here, which says we need 4 tiles, and we have 4 tiles left in this column. So let's mark all 4 of them. And that in turn means that we can deduce something here, I guess. We need a total value of 7, and we already have 1 marked. That means we need another +6, which can only be this one. It can't be achieved with the +1, because we would need +5. The +4 is also no use, because we would need another +2, and the +3 would require another +3. So all of these don't work. We can remove all of them and mark the +6. Okay, now we have 1 tile marked in this column, and we can only have 1 tile. So let's remove the remaining 3 tiles, like this. Now we can finally look at these 2 clues again here. We need a total value of 5 with 2 tiles. That's only possible with +3 and +2 now. The +1 can be deleted. And since the +1 is deleted, also the +7 in this row is of no use. Let's remove it and mark the +8, like this. Okay, final puzzle number 20. Let's see, what do we have here? Okay, we have a total of 10 tiles, first of all. Yeah? That's the clue that's looming over this entire puzzle, I assume. Here we need one of these +2 tiles, but we don't know which. Here we need a total value of 11, which can be achieved in various ways of combining these tiles, I see. The same is unfortunately true for this column here in this clue. 10 could be 5 and 5, 5 or 5 and 4 and 1. But the 2 actually can't be used. We can delete this one, I see, right? Because if we had this 2 here, we would need another 8. And with the tiles +1, +5, +4, +5, we can't combine something like an 8. So we can remove this +2 tile and in turn mark this +2 tile because of this clue here. Now we have +2 in this column and we need another 4, which would be possible with +3 and +1, or the +4 tile. The +2 can't be used because we would need another +2 tile, which we don't have, so we can remove this. Okay, let's see, I think now the 10 tiles clue will come into play again. Because let's see, how could we actually achieve the total value of 6 in this column and the total value of 10 in this column? Here we could use 2 tiles, the +2 and the +4, or we could use 3 tiles, the +2, the +1 and the +3. Okay, so we could have a maximum of 3 tiles in this column. Let's look at this column now. How can we achieve the total value of 10? We could use 2 tiles, +5 and +5, or we could use 3 tiles, which would be one of these 5s, and the +4 and the +1, right? So in these 2 columns we can have a maximum amount of 3 tiles here and 3 tiles here. That adds up to a maximum amount of 6 tiles for these 2 columns. We need 10 tiles altogether, and we have 4 tiles left exactly. So that means these 4 tiles have to be marked. +1, +3, +4, +3, which is 4 tiles. 3 tiles we need here, and 3 tiles we need here also, okay? Then we end up with 6 tiles for the entire field. So let's add this up. That's 1 + 3 is 4, +4 is 8, +3 is 11. So that's already the total value we need in this row. We can remove the +5 tile here, which means that the total value of 10 in this row is achieved by marking all 3 remaining tiles. And now we need another 2 tiles to mark. Let's count again. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 tiles without this column. So we need 3 tiles in this column. We have 1 marked already up here. We need another 2. And since we need 6 in total, we already have 2. We need to add +4. That's the +1 and the +3. And the +4 here can be removed. And thereby the puzzle is completed. Thanks again for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope to see you again in my next video when I will be solving puzzles 21 through 25 of the amazing game CrossCells. Bye.